My journey as an author began when I read Sister Soldier's The Coldest Winter Ever. Around that time, let's say 2001, 2002, there was an explosion of urban literature. However, at that time, I was also cultivating knowledge of self, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, learning how to be a better person, learning how to be a more fruitful member of society and community. So a lot of what was being published was point blank trash and rubbish. And it was like reaching. I remember seeing a book called Crackhead and a book called Bitch. And I'm sure that the person thought, yes, with that title alone, that should bring people into the book. But then when you get to the book, there's no substance, there's nothing to it. And so I never wanted to be a part of that movement. But man, when I read Sister Soldier's The Coldest Winter Ever, I said, that's it. You can intelligently and intellectually describe our experiences in the inner city. And I picked up the pen that moment. Immediately, it always starts autobiographical, and then your imagination may take over or whatnot. But shortly then, after I started to write the book, my friend was murdered. Kareem Williams was sitting in a car in the projects or in Hall Manor, and he was shot in the neck, I believe, and he died. Rest in peace, Kareem. Damn, it's even hard. I didn't even imagine it would be hard to say that, but rest in peace to Kareem Williams, and also to his brother Aaron Williams. More of history's mysteries that I will get into later. But so when he passed away, then that became the life and body and substance of my story. Okay, what leads these young men to these lives where they die so early? He was 24 when he died. I had another friend that died when he was murdered when he was 27 years old in a botched home robbery. That's why I don't even get offended by if you call someone old. That really doesn't matter. A person can be 50 or a person can die at 27. It just doesn't matter. But at that point, I said I wanted to write my book. So Get In, Get Out was the product of first being enthralled by Sister Soldier's work. Much love to you, Queen. And then by the death of my friend. For those who bought it, I'm extremely thankful and grateful. And to those who have not yet but have plans on at least trying to read it, I appreciate you. Your appreciation will be appreciated. And that is the story of Get In, Get Out.